me, they should bunker bust this whole rock.
And away we go. See what agents we got back.
All teams rendezvous at pickup point. Delta to base awaiting orders. Over.
Enemy of my enemy. Karen Olsen and Sarge don't agree on using outsiders in their operations on Solomon Island. Magical abilities or not. Regardless, they need someone who can communicate with Sasquatch, a situation the government is spectacularly unequipped to handle. Those who are connected to Gaia stand a better chance of contacting the Sasquatch, who are also among the Earth's favorites. Study the tactical map to find out where they are located.
At ease, soldier. Christ, kid, I can see your lips moving. This is all Uncle Sam could muster up? You ought to know better than most that it's not about numbers. You got... well, what is it that you got? Magic wand? Voodoo? Well, we got guns. Guns with special bullets. Bullets that open you up from the inside out. Bullets that bring on pain and fire and darkness. Magic bullets, straight out of the Pentagon's darkest dungeons.
Karen Olsen, Department of Homeland Security. Hi there, how are you? Great, let's take a walk, shall we? We're of course extremely excited to have you guys on board. Extremely excited. United against, etc., an enemy of my enemy, and so on. Couldn't be happier, but we don't want to end up in a situation. We like to keep our cabalist relations civil. It can happen to the best of us, you know, combat situation, tense nerves, and bam! We have to deal with the trimensional rift, things oozing through, tentacles, that sort of thing. I just need to make absolutely sure that we're on the same page. We need to keep out of each other's ways, leave the war to the professionals, etc. I can't give you an order because, you know, obviously, but let's just say that any civilian interference to sanctioned military activities on this island will be treated as a very real and present threat to the security of our homeland. It could end up backfiring in a bad way when you don't have the authorization from Homeland Security to operate ab-grade military software on US soil, even if it is in Maine. Oh, but I hear Egypt is really nice this time of year, and you know, we don't like to get involved over there, so it's all on you guys. Best of luck.
Our only line of defense is those filthy orangutans. Goddamn foul-smelling apes is what they are, and I'm not sure how long they'll last. But you know what they say, my enemy's enemy is my friend. Unfortunately, we got no lines of communication. We don't speak monkey, but I know you folks are in touch with Gaia.
Alright. Also, they mentioned Egypt, which I didn't realize they mentioned Egypt. Bravo, Covert Ops, Charlie, Delta, Sasquatch. Sasquatch. Luckily, we already did a Sasquatch mission, so we have the well. Search the area the Sasquatch chief indicated. Okay. Enter the cave. Cobb Abyss. Funcom with auto host. Poor Sasquatch. Did I miss some people somewhere? I missed somebody. Oh, the first guy. Return to the Sasquatch Chief. There we go. Okay. We have little use for government, and so has everyone else. They just think otherwise. We are, however, pleased that you managed to shroud the official agencies with the illusion of cooperation. Help keep them away from our true agenda. Your admirable negotiation of the insects in the Sasquatch's favor has served that purpose well. Ooh.
Critical empowerment results.
Yay! Blue 25 assault rifle. Fuck, I still don't have the other well right here. That's kind of annoying. I don't have enough shards to do that. Damn it. I need to find a vendor. Alright, so next on this list is Benevolent Conspiracies.
I don't even...
Sarge has marked several top priority targets in the area and sent out Black Ops teams to eliminate them. One of the teams has not reported back, which means their mission has likely failed. A Black Ops team is deployed in the ruins of an old asylum to exterminate a high priority target. Since then, there's been no contact. Learn more about their mission.
Further advise.
You read all that crap about government cover-ups, conspiracies? Damn right it's a cover-up. We all had too much to lose if the world knew what was going on. You think vampires could bleed virgins if everyone decorated their homes with garlic? Shit, soldier, we had deals. Signed, sealed, and delivered. They don't apply anymore. From what I hear, Turvey's gone topsy all around the globe, from Wichita to Wallachia. And I'm not sure I like our odds this time.
Sir, excuse me for a second. May I? Thanks. Listen, the captain is old school, in a good way. Believes we're fighting the same war, you know, like World War Dose. But thing is, that's not how we operate. Not when it comes to matters of the extra-normal and paracult. We have to keep things on the QT. Sub Rosa. Fewer people in the know, fewer people know. And you should appreciate that, being part of the Benevolent Conspiracy.
The bugs are starting to gain the upper hand out here. Take away the queen bee, however, and they run around like headless chickens in a coop.
I understand that it may not look like we had the situation under control, or the right people for the job, but the whole island is under quarantine. On the other side of that fog, we have enough firepower to wipe the island clean. The infection will not spread. Believe me, we will do whatever it takes to stop the invasion right here. Whatever it takes.
We've got to use our superior training and skills to our advantage. We identify high-priority targets, and we weed them out one by one, leaving the chickens ripe for the plucking.
Keeps talking to everyone but me. That's rude.
Hello.
God help us all.
Okay, we got the map. Examine the laptop. covert operations, huh? Objectives are as follows. Primary objective, assess the deployment and strength of hostile forces. Engage hostiles as necessary, but not attempt to rescue civilians. They may be unknowing hosts to the infection known as the filth. Secondary objective, scout the quarry to the north of the landing zone to identify the source of satellite interference in this area. Tertiary objective, CTC and ROT representatives are in the northern area. Take any survivors into custody.
They're fucking bugs fucking everywhere. Bring on the exterminators.
Squad status, fire teams. Base level status operational, base camp security. Bravo status radio contact, maintain the shoreline perimeter against the drog. Fire team Charlie status unknown, assignment cover area nearby forest. Assess potential threat there. Delta status unknown, assignment scout the quarry to identify the source of satellite interference. Exodus Protocol. Exodus Protocol will only be established if the authorities deem the area unrecoverable. If Exodus is put into effect, all units must evacuate the area ASAP. That's not the first time I've heard Exodus mentioned. Report. Narcotics. Sharp rise in restricted substance abuse every time Private Lagoon makes rounds at the trailer park. Send him down to the quarry for a change.
Stay in your sectors until further advised.
Found a guy sneaking around. We took his camera. It was encrypted. Hey, Adker, how's it going? Escorted Mr. Tyler Freeborn to safe house in the woods. Camera has been sent to Orochi for encryption. Notice the office of blog needs to be shut down. monstersofmaine.blogspot.ca.
All teams rendezvous at pickup point.
Does it actually work? Did I go anywhere? Dead is so drunk we failed MFE and we're in Nightmare Outlaw now. Why would you attempt to fail upwards? Gambling. A couple of brothers running a poker den out of their trailer. A lot of our boys are getting taken in and reported losing everything. Last night, private meal came back with nothing but a skivvies.
They're fucking bugs fucking everywhere. Bring on the exterminators.
AWOL. Too many of our men are being reported absent without leave. 2 weeks ago, Private Cashford missing was seen inside the Orochi compound. Further inquiries are classified. Yesterday, 2 privates from dead turned up very much alive in some fortune little basement brothel. Keep our boys alive in uniform. So, Madame Rogette, took a couple soldiers for herself. We had the Nightmare Raid scheduled, but we didn't have Zed being joint scheduled. That's funny.
Halt!
Wait, I looked for covert operations. I read like everything on here. What the hell?
All over the central sector.
Oh, did I not actually read covert operations? I thought I did. Weapons testing. Field test for Thumper, Resonance Mine, and Checkmate Railgun technology at the old Silent Grounds. Thumper hammers ground repeatedly, which produces a shockwave effect on underground installations. May be useful for forcing a cobble with underground layers. Resonance Mine. When placed on the wall of a building, the mine will create a shockwave that actually small earthquake will be useful for tearing apart cob nests.
Requesting extraction.
Checkmate Railgun. Prototype only. Checkmate Railgun launches 3-ounce slugs at 2 miles per second. Takes a few seconds to align before firing, works best on large targets. In the event that any of these weapons are misplaced on mission, recovery becomes a priority. Technology cannot fall in the hands of unknown entities. So, you know what? I did fire teams and never went back, I guess. Okay. Search for the Black Ops team near the asylum. They have this well now. So that's cool. Thumper.
Quick access inventory updated.
What does it say? The pain train. There's a checkmate backpack. It's not this far away, right? Where's the other backpack? Where are the resonance mines? I have to go back to the start or something, because I don't remember the resonance mines being this hard to find. Here we go. Thumper. That's weird. It makes the sound be or anything. One more. Aw, son of a bitch. Why did I get the flicker bug right there? That's not cool. Alright, we're gonna have to relaunch the game. You know what's weird is I actually have gotten that there before. I think even back in beta. Here we go. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Mines have been triggered. And now we picked off a whole bunch of the cops. Explore the mound behind the asylum. Use checkmate and kill the penumbral brood matriarch. Checkmate. That's pretty cool. Burning note, huh? wall is only as strong as the brick that holds it up. We've always known this, and for you to experience it in practice can only be a good thing. You created chaos in insects' ranks by eliminating the brick that holds their wall up. That is why the dragon is in perpetual motion like a wave and not static like a wall. The wave cannot be dismantled. Your creative use of the material left by the false. Notice that your mind is in continuous motion as well. Good. Room 502. An old handwritten note burns with a mystical orange flame. For some reason, the paper remains virtually intact, though the heat from the flame is very real. The note could have been written by a former patient or attending physician left behind for posterity. Move into the ruined asylum. Huh. Toward the outer wall. Okay. Ah, shit. Boba Solon? Go to the Easebend Span. Search the area for clues. Head towards the nearby coast. Okay. I see a tide lurker. Be Wamson's coastal final resting place. The legacy of such experimental facilities is despicable, for they have always been ludicrously counterproductive. They represent primitive attempts to contain energy that cannot be contained. There is a notorious example of one in Salem. If you want to know the nature of a bird, you must observe it in the sky. Do not cut off its wings and shove it in a box. The same lesson applies to pyrokinetic subjects as to new recruits. When the subject believes in their heart they are free, whether it is true or not, the results we get are outstanding. Very interesting. Let's see if we can take out this tide lurker, shall we? Ah! Stop hitting me! Haha! Ah, that's awesome. Washed-off military radio marked Fire Team Echo is broadcasting a distress signal. The soldier who carried it looks like he was attacked by a nearby drog. There might be survivors from the team along the shore. Members of Fire Team Echo are broadcasting on emergency channels. The radio should be able to track the source of other distress signals like it. Find the soldiers and help them, or if they can't be helped, collect their dog tags and give them to the commanding officer.
Quick access inventory updated. Radar module activated. Item located.
Oh, it was right there. I thought it was going to be one of the people I have to
Radar module activated.
kill or something.
Item located.
Got the dog tags.
Radar module activated. Item located.
Kill Hollow Skin. Rawr! So we need to bring the dog tag to Sarge, but let's see what this is about. Sheriff, whoever the hell reads this, the fog got him, pulled him right out of my fingers, and they came back. You couldn't expect me to pull the trigger on her, on Dad, on the kids, on myself. I'm begging you, if you find us, put us out of this misery. Something's gotta be right again. Nick Turner's plea. So a handwritten note has been left on the windshield of the truck, signed by Nick Turner, owner of the house on the road, and details his final wishes. Nick Turner claims his entire family was turned into zombies, and he fears he'll be next. He wants anyone who finds the last will and testament him and his family out of their misery. Somehow I examined the note before picking up the mission. Ah. Weird. I'm missing a couple people. Where's George Turner at? Ah, here we go. Wow, I've run completely out of space.
Halt!
Back up, now!
I'm gonna go over here real quick. Ooh, I got a blue valley. Holy shit. Okay. Last of Sarge's missions. Homeland insecurity. Karen Olsen and Sarge share one thing, a common goal. Military and bureaucratic methods of problem-solving don't always go hand in hand, however, and they can't agree on how to proceed. Nevertheless, human lives are at stake and damage control is important to both parties. Sarge has dispatched 3 of his most experienced teams. They are undermanned and possibly besieged. They have tactical maps for locations and do what he can to help them.
We have hives forming all over the central sector. I repeat, all over the central sector.
I'll tell you one thing, kid. This isn't my first brush with the supernatural. Far from it. Our unit has seen some action. Johannesburg in '87, Siberia in '93, Rio in '08. Last month, we spent a good 4 days knee-deep in New Yorker excrement, hunting a flock of incubi that got separated from their mistress. They turned feral. Did you know that?
Yes,
They lose control. Used to be you could parley with the succubi, avoid too much bloodshed. The rules have changed. There's no negotiating with the enemy anymore.
And that's not what we're suggesting, sir, but I'm not sure that taking our limited resources into a mano-a-mano testosterone-fueled battle royale... This is not our brief. And I shouldn't have to remind you who's running the operation. Even if we can't get a signal through the fog, it's the Para Division...
I've got scars all over, and I'm not just talking about the ones that bleed. But if I've learned one thing in the past 40 years, it's that they bleed too. Every single one of them.
Yes, they do, sir, but so do we, and we bleed out a lot faster than they... Ugh! I don't even know why I fucking bother with this fucking... What the hell are you looking at?
Rude. Find Fire Team Bravo. Can do. Because I have a marker on my map to follow. Ooh, lore. Defend the position. Let's probably put this back in here.
Everybody fall in.
Boom! Move forward and kill the Draeger Lord? This shit just looks cool. Find Fire Team Charlie. I guess I'll go out the fence first.
Supply drop is awash. Tell HQ we are hip deep in it. Supply drop is awash. Tell HQ we are hip deep in it.
That's what I just said.
Medic! Why do they never send enough medics?
Get on the pain chain. Okay, so I need to gather stuff. Medical supply crate. Supply crate. Lord. Wait, where are the gun parts at? These are all medical supply crates. Ah, here we go. Supply delivery time.
Charlie, if you're bitten, you cauterize those goddamn wounds.
Defend. Can I get up on top of here?
Watch out! We have to hold this point. Watch out! Everybody fall in. Watch out! Watch out! We have to hold this point.
Boom. I think we just follow this along and go up. Squirrel pool with auto host. Right, go this way. This seems right. Follow the trail of corpses. Kill the Henbane to avenge Fire Team Delta. It's pretty cool when you're over level, like things don't, if you're plus 10 levels above something, it doesn't attack you. So you can get like a really good look at stuff. Hey, first hero daily is done. These men were well trained, taught to expect the coming chaos as an inevitability, as it should be, as a black wave rising. Their error was to think they could stand firm against it, unmoving when it broke. They attempted to dam the flow, but torrents are channeled around to overcome them from all sides. A rigid strategy will always be undone by chance. Your gift is adaptability. Do not squander it. If you allow yourself only one response, you'll be as these fallen soldiers, firing blindly into the howling night. That's not too bad. Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright, can't do this today. In fact, I might have to end the stream a little early. But next stream is this SD card, which means we're gonna do the Tyler Freeborn chain in first person, which I'm really looking forward to. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't even know what should get this distillate. So we need to clean up some side missions at some point. And Freeborn will take us to like over here. We have the Orochi ones to do. And we have all these ones to do. And the dungeon. Dungeon still to do. It's the quickest well to get over here. I like this one. Undying Postman. Alright, this is it. This is where we're gonna leave off, because this is where I want to pick up on the next stream, which, if I get impatient, might be later tonight, or late tonight I should say, but I really want to do all the Tyler Freeborns like in one run through, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a little bit early, guys. I know I haven't been streaming that long. I got a late start. It's only been like an hour. But I'm going to try and do a stream tonight as well. So I'm gonna give Streamer House a host. Not that they really need it, but they're streaming Conan Exiles, and they do it like kind of 24/7. And Conan Exiles is another good Funcom game, so I'll give them a host. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you later.